I'm not a scientist or nothing, but I've been pondering whether the Earth might indeed be flat. I don't know, but it could be. I've heard people say, well, how do you explain gravity? And I don't see why I have to. If gravity makes like planets round and that, why can't it make them flat? Like you have the planet, and then gravity above that and below it, like creating an equal force, so it stays nice and flat. Like the sort of pressure is the same both sides. I think that could happen. I don't know how sort of thin or thick the Earth would have to be to sort of prevent it going all wobbly and that, like when the wind blows. But I've dug a lot of holes and they've gone quite deep, so we're talking 10 foot at least. At a guess. Like I say, I'm not a scientist. I'm not really sure. Mm, There are other supposed problems, like when you look at a ship coming from the supposed horizon, it tends to just looks like it's rising out the sea. Whereas if the Earth was flat, it would look like it was getting bigger and bigger from a small object. But your eyes deceive you all the time. Like just the other day, I thought I was chatting to someone, and when I looked around, they weren't there anymore. And this happens a lot to me. So I don't know how people can trust their eyes. So that's that objection sort of out of the way. Another major one is that, say you're looking from the ground level, you can only see a certain way, and then if you go higher, you can see further because you can see over the curvature of the Earth. Um, Wait. When you're on the ground, there's things in the way like houses and that, so you're obviously not going to be able to see as far, are you? And flying. Some people say, oh, when you're like flying in a plane and that, you can see the Earth curving. But I think this is just the windows in the plane. Like if you go out on the wing and see the Earth's curvature, yeah, maybe I'll take your word for it and consider it a bit more. But glass can distort how you see things. So I think it's just the windows in the plane. So all in all, like I say, I'm not a scientist and I don't know much about the subject, but the Earth could be flat. You hear about planes going missing all the time, and you never find them. They've probably just fallen off the edge. A whole way to go. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Makes no difference in my life.